Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, all you good fellow fly guys? You know who it is, the cat in the hat. Your resident fly guy, your chief architect, Michael Andrew, StarArchitects.com, here to help you redesign your frame of mind when it comes to the styling thing. It is spring, so I can pull out my motherfucking boulders. I love these boulders. This spring and summer, I'm probably going to be in these more so than anything else. I'm trying to position myself to get some more of these. So, any hat companies, if you want to support your boy, feel free to send me some boulders. Um, Outside of that, hope you're having a great Thursday. Today we're going to be talking all about trending Thursdays. And shout outs to me, it's my birthday. So I'm happy to be living another birthday, and I'm so thankful to you. I don't even look for gifts on my birthday. I look to give back to you guys. So number one, be on the lookout. Tomorrow we'll be dropping my book. I am figuring out how to drop my book on Amazon for self-publishing. So bear with me. It's going to be out at some point tomorrow, even if it's by like 11:30 tomorrow. I'm just trying to figure out how to do the self-publishing, but I'm going to try to keep myself up all night if I need to in order to get that out. And outside of that, I'm thankful to my mom. She gave me that little birthday card back there. Thank you, Mom. And just enjoying really learning more about myself so that I can help in developing your style, your identity, and your image so that you show up powerfully and in style every time that you step out. So today we're going to be talking briefly about the trend of what's going on in the pant world. And one of the things that I wanted to cover was something that I saw in fashion. Hasn't been executed the best per se, but I am happy to see that it is making its way back into the stylistic environment, and that is higher waisted pants. The reason being is because for about almost 10 years, guys have been wearing their pants, in my opinion, too low. They've been wearing them more on their waist instead of, or more on their hips instead of on their waist. And it's not a wrong thing, but aesthetically it doesn't look as pleasing, especially if you're a shorter person. It's always about balance, and any style person that you'll talk to, which I wholeheartedly agree with, is talking to men about balance and making sure that not only your proportions are balanced, but also your presentation is balanced. And one of the things that I've had to learn over the course of my years is making sure that colors are balanced, that proportions are balanced, that even patterns and weight of a image is balanced, because in those different types of spaces, if they're off balance, then they can create a heavier kind of communication. When I'm trying to stay light, it can create a more intensive expression or image when I was trying to keep things subtle. And so, again, for me, I have to recognize that I'm 6'4". I am, a guy who's gonna wear hats. I'm a guy who comes in double-breasted jackets. So all those different types of things collectively then piling on a purple or a lavender, suit in that space can be a bit overbearing at times, but it still is a representation of myself. So in those spaces, I have to figure out balance. I digress because I was going to go off on a tangent. But in that space, when we're starting to talk about the high-waisted pants, I think that will start to create more of a balanced look. Now, with the caveat being that the break of the trousers is going to be a normal break and won't be a shrunken look then, because then it's just gonna look like your Steve Urkel, and that's not gonna be a hot look. So I'm interested to see how that is going to go, what that dynamic is going to look like. And tomorrow when we're talking about the components of the pants, you'll see how all of those things kind of go together, because as the waistband goes up and it's starting to be worn at your belly button, then that's going to increase the level of rise in your pants. And when you have the right rise, then your pieces can move in your pants properly. You can have proper ventilation, and you're not tight or constricted. I did see that a lot of guys are still doing, or a lot of designers are still doing, like a peg leg pant, which is cool, as long as you know how to properly taper your pants. Again, it's not about them being tight, it's about them being tapered or tailored. And then I think that having those higher waistbands, for the guys who do like wearing cuffs, like myself, do like wearing pleats, the pleats will be still a little bit more subtle. I've seen some extreme pleats. I wasn't really a fan of those personally, but I saw some very subtle pleats. And they created the seam down the middle for the pressed, pant, so that you can see the crease, and it allows for thicker cuffs. So I have a friend who did like 3-inch cuffs. Them joints was like huge, but the way that he had tapered the pant made him look amazing. So shout out to my man Billy D Penguin. So I think that it's going to be interesting to see what high-waisted pants look like. As long as you're not looking like Steve Urkel, then I think it's gonna be a dope little situation. Pay attention to IG tomorrow. I think you'll find something that you'll appreciate about Steve Urkel when it comes to style with Family Matters. If you don't remember Family Matters, check them out as well. But that's it. Just wanted to see or to talk about that. But I do want to see, what do you guys think of high-waisted pants or wearing your pants at your waist over your hips? Are you a fan of it, or do you prefer to wear your pants at your waist? And why do you prefer? You heard my perspective, but I'm just a guy who studies style, so I have that dynamic, but I definitely am always open to learning something new, and so I want to hear your thoughts and hear your perspectives on whether you agree with that or you disagree with that, and if you're willing to incorporate it into your wardrobe or something that you're gonna pass on. So leave me some comments in the comment box. I definitely enjoy hearing your thoughts, and continue to leave me some comments on my IG page, #StyleSpeaks, so that I can hear and see what your style story is becoming. We are doing, I'm always doing a style strategy session, so if you ever need some help in developing your style and really figuring out what your image is, really identifying your personality with, please make sure that you feel free to give me a notification or a hit up or an email or any one of those different types of things, and I'll be more than happy to help you. Lastly, it's Thursday, so you made it through the week, one more week, and you're great. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever let anybody tell you you're great. My only objective is to make sure that you are presenting the very best of who you are, because you are so worth it and deserving of it. So I hope that you try these things on, see how they fit you, and don't ever forget that dress is nothing more than the expression of a man's state of mind, so you should always dress to express. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.